I'm sure you guys have heard of NASCAR drivers by the names of Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt Sr., Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, and David Pearson, right? They're considered the GOATs of the sport, and they all raced in different eras. Now, there were a lot of guys that raced along the way too, sometimes in different series, that were not really given the attention that they deserve. And today, we're going to talk about a GOAT that you've probably never heard of by the name of Ron Hornaday Jr. That's right, today we're going trucking. Now, for those of you that are unfamiliar with the Truck Series, it started in 1995, and this is the Friday Night Light show before Xfinity and Cup on Saturday and Sunday. These guys race their butts off, and they're doing so to try to get into the next level of NASCAR, so Xfinity or Cup, make their names known, and man, these guys just put on a show on Friday nights. It is fun to watch if you've never seen a race. So now that you know what the Truck Series is a little bit, we're going to get back to the GOAT, Ron Hornaday Jr. And this guy, throughout the 90s, just dominated. 95 to 99, won more races than anybody else in truck, won 2 championships, and he did so driving the number 16 truck for Dale Earnhardt. That's right. He started off his career freaking hot, driving for Dale Earnhardt Sr. in that number 16 Chevrolet. So after dominating truck like that, the natural progression is to move up to Xfinity, right? So Ron actually got a chance to drive the number 3 car, taking over for Dale Earnhardt Jr., who had just moved on to Cup. And he got to drive the Napa number 3. And I have not seen this paint scheme in a very long time, but this thing is freaking cool. So for the year 2000, he got to drive the DEI number 3 car in the Xfinity Series. After piloting that really cool 3 car, he would move through a couple teams and then end up driving for Richard Childress Racing, who in 03 and 04, he would actually get some solid points finishes out of. I believe he finished 4th and 5th in points in 03 and 04, won a couple races and did really well overall. Now, he would actually be let go to make room for Clint Boyer, so in the 05 season, the man would go back to his roots and he would start racing for Kevin Harvick Incorporated in the Truck Series, drive the number 6 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, and man, that's a cool looking Silverado. After returning to the Truck Series full-time in 2005, it didn't take long for him to start dominating, winning races, and going back to his old ways of just totally destroying everybody else in truck. He would go on to win many more races throughout the 2000s and win 2 more championships in 07 and 09, driving for Kevin Harvick Incorporated. After 2009, he had one great year again in 2011, winning 4 races and coming up just shy of the championship to Austin Dillon. But that would be the start of the slowdown to his career, and he would ultimately retire from full-time truck driving in 2014. So I've kept saying the GOAT over and over and over, and I'm talking of the Truck Series. This guy won 4 championships, 51 races, and finished in the top 10 over 230 times out of 360 starts. After all those accomplishments, that means 2 things. He's in the Hall of Fame 2018, and he was named one of the top 75 greatest drivers in 2023 as well.